I'll be a little
Absolutely.
spicy here. I think the new design privileges the players who are willing to learn, willing to explore the game mechanics, and this is everything that we should have in mind for the future of Star Atlas. The harder you play, you experiment, you test, the more likely you are going to be successful. So I like this design.
Yeah, totally. This is for the long term. Stratless is the long term project, guys. We need to focus on that. But yeah, we also made the changes to the foundation room. So now there are three ways to enter. You no longer enter if you are just boosting the server. Now there are only three ways of getting into it. It's having 80,000 police voting power, a good number, and then reaching level 45 in our Discord server, or through the Never Alone quests. Those are the only three ways to get into Foundation Room now. I think this change was definitely long overdue, but it's good to have an improvement in how people get literally direct access to all our team. Even like I wouldn't say that it changes that because like our team is out there in the channels pretty much all the time, and like today when the things were happening with Hello Moon and Starcom, we had engineers in the general chat just telling people what is going on. So yeah, I mean it doesn't really change the Star Atlas vibe, honestly, but it's a good improvement to filtering that group. So I'm happy with the changes. Anything to comment on that, boys?
Nope.
No,
Well
I
said.
think you got it.
Cool. And then you guys can vote now for the picture that wins the crew and friends. I think it was the title. Let me
Yep.
refresh
Crew
my
and
mind.
friends.
Crew and
Go give it a
friends. Yeah,
vote. Go give it a little
friends and
vote.
crew. Yeah. Go give it a vote and take into account also that the Star Atlas team holds 50% of that vote as well. So it's 50% community, 50% Star Atlas team, and you guys can go and vote now. We link the message, so you can go and vote now for your favorite one. That said, did I miss anything, Jose Dom?
Oh
Yep,
man.
there is another very important noteworthy news. Today is the birthday of our friend Darwin, our relentless fighter of the tickets of Star Atlas Discord. Let's wish happy birthday to our friend Darwin in the chat,
Yeah,
Absolutely
guys.
true, man.
let everyone tag Darwin on the chat. Wish him a happy birthday. If you ever had any issues, any tickets that you needed to create at Star Atlas, I'm sure you met him. Um, he does phenomenal job for the community and really adding a ton of value every single day. So happy birthday, Darwin.
Yeah, this is the guy who helps you when you're having issues. So make sure you're nice to him. Or, you know. Nah, I'm just kidding. He'll he'll,
Yeah,
he'll
be nice or no help when you have an issue. It's that easy.
Tickets get closed
And then we
for
see
no
like
reason.
everyone's like, oh shit. Okay, all right. Happy birthday.
And also, one thing that we missed is we have the meetups, the breakpoint meetups.
Oh yeah, man. If
I think it's closing the one for the boat. If you are going to breakpoint and you want to join us in the boat, which is gonna be a closer meetup, let's say it's less people. I think today is the last day to sign up. So I just shared the link. This is literally the last day. If you want to be part of that meetup, make sure to get in, register now. There's pretty much our whole team that is going to Breakpoint will be in the dinner cruise. So make sure to register to that one. And also for the second one, which is drinks and socializing, that's a more open one. We'll have people from the Solana ecosystem, and we are like fully overbooked for this one. For the second one, I think we had a 100 people limit, and we are well over 150 registered right now. But if you're part of the Star Atlas community and you
listen,
want to
we'll sneak
join,
you in the back, man. We'll sneak him from the
yeah,
back.
just send us a DM. If you're part of the Stratus community and you want to join and you didn't get your request accepted, just reach out to me and we'll get you in. Don't worry about that. Um, the Stratus community is VIP at Breakpoint. And what else? What else? Oh yeah, AJ just shared in the chat that for those who are not attending, we were told that Michael's presentation at Breakpoint will be live streamed. So
And
that's
I'll be here.
fantastic
I'll be
news.
here with you guys on Discord. We'll watch together. We'll have fun commenting on the presentation and watching it. So make sure to wake up early and get together with me to watch the presentation.
Yeah, cool. I think now we can get started with the presentations. We have, as I said, 6 projects we'll be presenting today. We will have Darkcore,
Sick.
we'll have
My lord.
Avia, The Unseen, we'll have Zoe from the Spanish community, we'll have Kenny from Galia Art Station, and Kriegs from Galia Merchants. And let's just get started with the guys from Dark Core. I think they have some really interesting news to share with us. I invited Chowda to stage. It's 3 a.m. also for Chowda. I don't know how.
Dude, big respect to Chowder, man.
Yeah.
I think literally the worst hour to be awake is probably 3 a.m.
3 a.m. You're like absolutely dead.
Nothing good happens at
There's
3 a.m.,
there's
boys.
nothing good that's happening at 3 a.m.
Except the Atlas Brew.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
perfect way to
That's
get
true.
into stage.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's go,
perfect way to
Chara.
get.
You have me blushing now, man. All right, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know.
How are you, man?
Uh, Tired?
Yeah, I
I
bet.
bet.
I'm
I bet.
good. I'm good though. Thanks for having me up here.
It's our pleasure, man. It's our pleasure. You say you have cool things to share with the community, right?
Well, I'm hoping. I think the coolness is up to everyone else, but I'll certainly share
Nice.
them with the community.
I would say it's cool. I saw a sneak peek.
Thanks, Santi. Um, it's probably worth but our Dark Core Roasters brand, which is our coffee brand. But we do a couple of other things, and that's relevant because we've got two announcements. Another one is for another project that you could say the same creators are working on, and we go we go by Alchemo, which basically means Atlas theory archetype, and floating around, but that's kind of what we're umbrellaing underneath at this point. So with that said, Dom, could you drop the first link that I sent you? I think it was a Twitter link to Labs Gaming.
Absolutely, man. Here, let me stream this for you. Actually,
Ooh,
I'm going to get that tweet up. Get that tweet up.
so,
And doing it live on stage. You know who it is, man.
just delete it.
All right. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that, bro.
Talk to me. What is it? What are we looking at? Who's the Dead Guild?
So,
I have so many questions, man.
so from Alchemo comes Dead Guild. Um, Dead Guild represents our. It started from us wanting to have a space just to play with the friends that we're making in the broader Star Atlas ecosystem. And then we're like, damn, we need to still kind of geared towards a casual gaming experience, but at the same time, who doesn't want to succeed? So we're going to do it right. Just want to make sure we're having fun while doing it. Launch, we're selling the Star Atlas or Sage Labs gaming pad, which is an archetype design special. Um, To quote Don,
I'm a
I'm a
huge
big
archetype
archetype fan
fan.
as
Yeah,
well.
man.
Really, really good, man.
I'm part of the fans club for
Yeah, me
sure.
too. That's a legend.
Mm. So I guess for us, the pad represents something unique whilst being a vibe and useful. I know that I need an upgraded mouse pad desperately. A snapshot in time for Sage Labs. It has the crafting tree and the locations with the resources where they're all positioned on it. It's super, super crisp. I'm very excited. It feels about right. It's there's not a lot of money coming on this. It's more about here's something. It's only going to be hyper relevant for the details on it for a short period of time. Maybe you want to update it as you go, but um, uh, we think it's pretty cool and we're pretty excited to get out there with this with a
Very
little bit of
clean.
a splash.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So yeah, the second link. So this is our Dark Choristers brand.
Nice.
Man. I'll just mute it and you can talk now.
Thanks, John. That was really good. So this is our Dark Choristers coffee brand. We have a fun Discord and we also sell it, which you can buy your Atlas Brew there. We've had this in the pipeline for a while, actually since mid-January, 4 days. D-Reader and what they were building. And so we wanted to wait and launch with them on their app. They're building an insanely cool platform. It's a comic reader built on Solana, collector, trader. So our comics going to blockchain, and you guys will have lots of other comics. You'll be able to read it there for free, but you'll be able to also buy it, collect it, trade it. There's lots of other cool things. We're really excited. So,
And the story is Star Atlas based, right?
yes,
Themed.
yes. The story is set in the Star Atlas universe. We actually had it in the pipeline pre-core release and announcement. But
Coincidence.
we were patient. We were really excited about D-Readers, so we wanted to wait for these guys. But essentially, the name of the comic series is Legends of the Dark Core. It's from this simple question. We were like, we're going to do this coffee brand. What role does a beverage like coffee play in the Star Atlas universe? And it's been evolving from there. So in a couple of weeks on the D-Reader app.
Cool, man.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Looking
And
very
the lore
clean.
has mentioned coffee already, so you guys are on spot with the role of coffee in Star Atlas.
We're picking your brain, Jose, to make sure we're staying in line.
Absolutely, friend.
But yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
much it. Happy to take any questions, else I can get off stage and let the next people go.
Yeah, man. You should take a nap. It's 3 a.m. It's difficult, man. I don't know if you just woke up or how you played it, but yeah, thank you for being here, man.
Many alarms. I'll probably just freshen up. I'll have a bath and some dark core roasters brew, and then I'll get ready for work.
Nice.
I
Awesome.
like the subtle advertisement.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
Tom, can
awesome.
you share the links? The links that you were streaming?
Yeah.
so people can go and check it out. Also, guys, you can buy from Darko Roasters. You can buy the Atlas Brew coffee. So make sure to go and check that out. Thank you, Chowda, man. Pleasure always to have you on stage, my friend.
Chowder, thank you so much, man. Great
Thanks,
update.
guys.
And thanks for the
Cheers.
effort of coming at 3 a.m. to the brew.
Always.
All right. All right. All right. Second, we have Afia. I think it's going to be Fun Cracker, so inviting him on stage right now.
Hey, hey, hey,
Oh.
hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Can we
Ronald.
then? Hey. Hey, yes, Tom. Perfect, perfect. So, thanks for having us in this case. I will give the baton to Tom in a sec, but let me do a very, very short introduction. As you may know, in 2021, early on, there was a vote happening in the community, and the vote was what artwork should we use for Tigu, our very first pet. The community elected the design that is the current Tigu design, and we actually adopted a slight variant, a slightly fatter variant, as our own Avia in-house mascot, and we called it Tugi. Tugi, meanwhile, besides being a Discord bot, has evolved into a pretty cool NFT project over the course of almost 2 years. And this is an NFT project whose art is inspired by Star Atlas. And it is not something I am doing personally. We have a small team working on that, and that's why I want to give the mic to Tom, who is going to tell you a bit more, while I am going to try and stream a asset that we have, our light paper, once I figure that out. But while I'm figuring that out, Tom is going to enlighten you all about why this is such a cool project and why you may want to join us. So Tom, please take it away.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. Those of you who don't know me, my name's clearly Tom. I'm part of one of three founders for ALF. So ALF is the name of our NFT collection that will be launching within the next couple of months. So it's due to launch in December. Now, what is ALF? So ALF, as Francoca says, was inspired by Star Atlas Tugi. We named them Tugi. So it's a nod to the fact that we all want to try to represent this character. We all have different avatars available at the moment, and it's nice to have something which actually represents our passion, which is Star Atlas. Now, one of the things that we have found within our own community, we've been as Avia, as a very strong, close-knit group for the last over 2 years. One of the really strong and tight-knit group that we have developed is something that we call NFT Degens. So particularly whilst we were waiting for Star Atlas to get ready, a number of us were very active from a token trading and an NFT trading perspective. Now, we've built up quite a history and a reputation for trading in the space, particularly on the Solana blockchain, but also across ETH and other chains. To give you an example, we actually minted super SSCs, so the actual extremely popular NFTs 2 years ago, which ended up running to over $10,000 per NFT at one point, and we got in that at early mint. Similarly, we actually pulled together sufficient venture capital to invest privately in Myria. We raised in total $800,000 within our group to actually invest, and all of that was handled through actually trust. Everyone just sent their between 2.5 and like up to like 20, 30 ETH in some cases to an individual, and they actually invested on our behalf. So over the years, we've developed a lot of trust and an excellent track record of trading. And what we wanted to do was to try and formalize that, to create an organization, a setup to allow not only the what we call the NFT degens within Athia, but actually make it more widely available. We know that there are many people within the Star Atlas community and beyond whose only exposure to NFTs and trading is actually Star Atlas. They either don't have the time or the contacts or the expertise to actually want to invest in the research and maintaining an understanding of the market. So what we are providing is via an NFT launch, essentially the ability to invest and give people the exposure to the wider blockchain ecosystem. So you could consider this in traditional terms an investment fund. We are very careful in terms of our description of guaranteeing revenue share, etc., to stay away from any securitization classification. But ultimately, what we're doing is we are taking 100% of the mint funds. So this isn't a raise to try and make money and profit and then run off. 100% of the mint funds will actually go into a treasury. Now that treasury will then be used to actually trade in an extremely diversified portfolio manner by an investment team of specialists within Athia. You can see there's an asset allocation that we propose up on the screen, and there are more details on the website, and we have a white paper in the Git that is available and accessible via the website as well, which ranges from very low risk, moderate returns, all the way up to scalping higher risk token trading and NFT mints and VC pre-sales. Now, not only will we grow the treasury, which ultimately is owned by the holders according to the NFTs that you hold, but also we will be reinvesting the revenues generated from that treasury back into the treasury, and then also airdropping holders as well. A small proportion, so we're talking about 20% here of revenues only, will actually be go to actually the operationally running the project, including aligning the incentives of the investment team with actual returns. So essentially, the investment team will not get paid unless they actually make a return, and that's a 10% on the returns. So that aligns the incentives of the investment team with the actual holders themselves. The mint itself will be 3 SOL for people with whitelist and pre-sale access, and pre-sales will be rolling out over the next 2-3 weeks, and 3.5 SOL when we actually do our public mint, and that will be in December. The supply will be very low, 2222. We do expect the majority of these to actually be sold within Athia, but we will be giving a number of pre-sale and whitelist spots to our Star Atlas community, who we believe will actually be of a similar position to many of our own members, and wants the ability to have a greater exposure to blockchain investments, as I mentioned.
Awesome.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm sure you've got a whole bunch of questions. If Funcracker hasn't already, he'll provide links to both the website and the websites in chat. Happy to take any questions as well.
Awesome.
Let me perhaps briefly add 2 more things I think is good to mention. So first off, this is clearly set up by Avians, but no money is actually flowing to the Avia Guild treasury. which opens up the opportunity for this NFT project to open its doors to other guilds as well. It is its own separate project. It has its own separate treasury. So this can be for everybody. And for those who may remember, I guess nobody, but our COPA presentation from last year, where we actually already teased this NFT project, specifically also mentioning it as a tool to provide an additional outreach to reach beyond the Stratus community into the wider Solana community. I mean, at this day and age, I think Star Atlas no longer perhaps needs that after all the record-breaking transaction records, but we are actually also offering pre-sale to a whole bunch of, I think the term is Blue Label, but pretty popular NFT projects on the Solana chain. So pretty good stuff, I think. If anybody here represents a guild and you would like to have more information, or you would like to have an AMA on your Discord server, potentially combined with some pre-sale opportunities, then please reach out to me personally, or I think that's easiest. Let's not bother Tom with that. Just reach out to me, and we'll make sure that happens. So yeah, just to add to Tom's story.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Looking really good. Looking really good. Just as a disclaimer from our end as well, this is none of the projects that are here are audited, or the Star Atlas team doesn't have exposure in them either. We just give the space to people who are building in the community, reach out to us, and join the stage to share what they're working on. So just have to get that disclaimer in. But very cool, Funcracker and Tom. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, sure thing. Let me just, I see some comments here of what people. So clearly, the goal is not for us to try to take away money you invested in Star Atlas. Far from it. The goal is we know people are diversifying. We know people also want to perhaps or try to profit from other stuff going on chain, and that's just an opportunity we want to provide to people. So it's absolutely not our intent to take anything away from Star Atlas. The reason why we're pitching it here is because we're actually licensing IP from Star Atlas for just the art. The art you will see on the website. You will see. I would definitely recommend also join the Discord server. There's plenty of sneak peeks. I may drop one or two in the chat in a moment, but that's really the end goal here. So, but yeah, if however you feel is of course do what your heart tells you to do. We're not trying to win souls here. We just want to at least make sure everybody is aware, so that if you are interested in an opportunity like this, that you're not missing out. That is really the core thing here.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, guys.
Sure thing. Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. Cool. Let's see who we have next on the agenda. I think we have the Unseen. The Unseen, I'm not sure who is speaking from the Unseen, but let's get the guys on stage. Jindo, can you request to speak?
What's going on, everyone?
Stage.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good. So it's kind of funny. I come in right after Funcracker and Afia there because we also have an NFT project. So all the same concerns that you guys were feeling on the last presentation are going to persist through this presentation as well. It's quite a bit different than theirs, and I got some videos to show you. So yeah, I'm just going to start it off with the video, and I'll pause the video every now and then to talk about it, and we'll go through how it works, and yeah, and that's where we'll go. But I'm going to go ahead and stream the video and get it started for you guys.
Let's do it. very cool.
All right, I had to unmute myself. But yeah, that gives you a little information on what the project is. Basically, it's the NFTs themselves are planets. You get the planets, you stake them on our webpage, you earn star credits for that, and you spend your star credits on a shop on our webpage buying Star Atlas assets that are pre-purchased and loaded in the store for you. So we're going to go through the website and how to use it a little bit, and then I'll take some questions at the end here, but let me get this rolling. All right, so this is the main splash page. When you go to atlasunseennguild.com, this is what you'll see. Sign in is just signing into your Solana wallet and taking you to the profile page, which we'll go into next. But you can, the second line here, join whitelist, will change, and that will be where you actually mint when the mint drops on the 10th of November. So right now it says join whitelist. It'll take you to our Discord and set you up with joining the whitelist for the Atlas project. The other two things, white paper, you can see that at any point throughout the process. It's posted on the on every page within the project. You can open up the white paper and read anything you want to there. But in the star systems page, which we'll go through here in a second, is open entirely to the public. You don't have to sign in with your wallet at all to look through the star systems and read the lore on the planets. Every single planet is detailed with its attributes. All of the attributes match the image. All of the images are 3D Blender projects. So they're not just some boring JPEG. It's actual full Blender meshed images that could be used in Unreal 5 or Unity projects if you wanted to. But either way, you can look at all that information without even signing into your wallet. You can just go to atlasunseennguild.com, click on Star Systems, and it'll take you through that. So, which you'll see here in the presentation. But we're going to go ahead and start with the sign-in page and the profile page, which is where you stake, where you unstake, and where you claim your star credits. All right, so here's the main profile page. When you click sign in, you go through the wallet transaction, you get signed in. You can tell here that you're actually signed in. Up here are the links to go to the different spots within the page where you see the arrow up top. If you click on profile or just sign in, and it'll bring you here straight up. But I have one test planet staked and one unstaked. So the one here on the left that says NFTs and wallet, this is what they'll look like when they're unstaked. And all you have to do is click the stake planet there, which will actually be the planet name when the real NFTs are there. And then up top are the staked planets, and here to the right is what a staked planet looks like when you scroll over it. So you scroll over it, you can see that the SC, which is star credits that you've earned, and then you can unstake your planet from this page as well. And then up top of this page, you can see how many total star credits you've earned over time. And that's pretty much all there is to the profile page. You stake on this page, you unstake on this page, and you claim your credits on this page. All right, the star systems, which I was saying you can access directly off the main page without even signing in. This is the splash page of the star systems. We have 25 star systems that all have 20 planets within them. So this page here is just it's basically the tier 5 planets from the mint for each of the 25 star systems. When you click on one of these, it'll take you to the actual star system where you can look at the individual planets within each. Like this. Here's the 20 planets within that star system. When you scroll over them, it'll tell you the name of each planet and allow you to click on it. Down in the corners here, which I'm covering up with this bar, you can see each star system has its own logo, which will have some purpose later in the project. There's a lot of future things that aren't out on this project yet that have baseline stuff built into the current project that will be built on the future. And we can get into that in Discord. Anyone that's curious about the additional things that we'll be doing, just join our Discord and I'll answer any questions you have about that. But yeah, this is the page. It's pretty simple. The 20 planets are there. You click on one, it'll take you to the next page. I also want to point out here the back button. During the star systems, you can just hit the back button. Here, if you hit the back button on your actual web browser, it's going to take you all the way back to the star system splash page every time. So if you want to look at a planet and come back to the planet page here to look at a different one, just use the back button that's in the program. I made all these with cycles, and some of them are procedural. Yes, some of it's not. The more animated ones are not, but some of the planet textures are made using Musgrave textures, which is procedural, basically. All right, so when you click on a planet here, it'll take you into the planet info page, which you can see the detailed full MP4 or PNG, whichever one it is at the time. Some of the tier 1 planets are PNGs. There's no animation to them, but everything past that is an MP4. So here you can see the planet, you can see its name. The stars next to the name are the planet's tier. So for example, this planet that's shown is a tier 2 planet, which would, and we'll go into the how much they earn and whatnot here in a little bit, but it shows the description, it shows all the attributes across the bottom. All the attributes currently are only for rarity, but they will have different things in the future with future releases that we're bringing. We plan to have moons, we plan to have structures, we plan to have other types of things that boost the amount of star credits that you earn or boost your planets in some way. But a lot of that stuff is futuristic and just theory at the moment, so I'm not going to get too deep into that. But yeah, you can see every single planet here has its own description, has matching everything. Sorry, Santi, go ahead.
2 minutes left, so we can get all the other projects also presenting.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Let me jump to it here. All right, so then the big part for it is the shop. So everyone will have access to this that is part of the project. If you have a planet, you have access to the shop. And all of the prices and everything here are not set right now, but you can see some of what we're going to offer. There will be R4, there will be 6 bays that contain ships. The shop will open 2 to 4 weeks after mint day. You'll be able to stake your planets on day 1. As soon as you mint it, you'll be able to stake it, but the shop will not be ready for about 2 to 4 weeks after the 10th. So all the pricing and stuff will be set at that time when the shop opens. But yeah, you can see here, you can purchase all the R4, you can purchase ships. And I just want to throw another thing out up. If you see up here at the top, it says join the unseen. But if you're a member of the unseen, you'll see exclusive shop here. All members of the unseen have an exclusive shop, which I'm not going to show here. But it'll contain discounted R4 and exclusive ships that are not offered in the regular store here. Sorry, guys. Old members don't count, buddy. You dipped.
Cool. All right, Jindo, is there anything else you would like to share?
I'm just going to leave it with this last little video here. Just showing more detailed planets. And you guys can jump in the Discord for any questions you have. I'll answer anything you want to ask.
Cool.
Appreciate the time, guys. And like I said, anyone that's interested, jump in the Discord and hit me up.
Thank you, my friend. Awesome. So this was the Unseen guys presenting their project, the Atlas project. And now we'll move to Zoe AR. They have been building an extension for Sage Labs. I'm not sure if TH is in the audience or who is speaking from their team. Let's see. Please request to join the stage. Hey, my friend, how are you? I don't think we can hear you, TH. Maybe that's me. Can anyone else hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
No,
I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you guys, but
I
yeah,
can hear you now.
maybe he has push to talk or something like this.
Yeah, it was use this exactly. Yeah, hi. Happy to be here. To be honest, how is everyone?
Doing
Doing well,
good.
man. Doing well. Yeah.
Nice. I'm seeing a lot of projects, different approaches. Yeah, it's nice. I'm feeling glad, to be honest, to be here, to be part of the ecosystem. I will say, yeah.
Beauty of the
Yeah. Let's get
ecosystem.
into it.
Everyone has their own stuff. Everyone's doing their own thing. Some people might not agree with how other people operate, but that's the beauty of the ecosystem.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
variety in the ecosystem for sure. For sure. And at the end of the day, like we just give the community the exposure on the things they're building, and people decide to get involved or not. The Star Atlas team is not involved. But yeah, let's get into your presentation, TH.
Okay. So I will share my screen. Start with it. There we go. Okay, Automata members, solitary or group developers, in short, our Star Atlas community, greetings and thanks to you to having us here. We are Yamik from Colibri Espacial.es and myself, TH, from Zoe AR Advanced Reality. Today, we are pleased to bring you something that we hope will be useful and enjoyable for you. Some time ago, while we was working on our projects, someone comment, "Hey, I forget to reload my ships." Oh yeah, me too. It will be great to do it from here, huh? Yeah, it will be great. Yeah. Ha. Yeah, it sounds like a challenge. So one day, the typical HTML widget appears. That we fill it with a very really rustic fleet simulator, and the next day a map and so on. So we was happy in our own stuff, doing our things. And another day, I don't know if it was Yamiko who was making a commentary. Hey man, I'm following the chats. I'm seeing questions. So I think or I see that the people is a little bit loose. They don't know what, where, how hard. Uh, they was a recurring questions. So we asked to um, how we do it. Well, extension. Extension could be a good idea. So we start working on it. We say, okay, we have some stuff done, some work get advanced. So just start migrating it. Just bring it to extension. Okay. So this is what we are bringing. It's a little set of tools that we hope that is going to make easier the life at the Star Atlas metaverse. Quickly, simply. Sorry. Yep. Some
Nice.
question.
I just say nice. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Okay. So, sorry. So in this line, I should say that we had take the lemma, the idea, the soul of Star Atlas for ourselves. What I mean with it is that our goal is to create, to help, to bring tools, bricks, stones to can create a ecosystem that to empower the people at the end. So Star Atlas Metaverse powered by the people. In this line, what we are trying to bring is a set of tools, something that helps. I'm easy or quickly going to explain these ones. Okay, up we have the typical donate, feedback, and credits. Credits, a little bit of all, to know who are us. And at the end, the button of move. Okay, simply, easy. In the down part, we have all this stuff that I had been speaking about. The map, where you easily can say, okay, I have a different stuff here. I know where is what, which is the hardness, which is the richness. Easily I can look Okay, one rocinol. No, first I need hydrogen. Okay, with hydrogen, I need to go where to find what and whatever it is. So here, quickly, in an easy way, you can find what are you looking for. This part is half migrated yet, so we are not already done, but the biggest buttons or the easiest points on are the bank, what tells you where is whatever you have in the sector. Imagine you had forget, I don't know how much hydrogen at 28 at MRZ 28. Well, it tells to you where you have what. And the second one will be the meaning, but the meaning in the thing of craft tables. It means you select a craft table and it tells to you where are the basic raw materials that you need. So these little windows, these little labels will pop up. Okay. Down there we have the range. I had spoke about it before. And basically, what it's making is the range of how far away you can arrive, depending of the if it's in one jump, if it's with all your fuel, what is the no return point, all this stuff. Okay, but for all of this, we need a way. We need something that can bring us, what can connect us. And for it, we have the connector. So with this tool, we try to bring whatever fleets you are having. For example, with this space button, you can select the stats of your fleet at Star Atlas, paste here, and it brings, it imports the fleet form. It will be great. I mean, it's cool to have it because you have here the things, you can make the numbers, you can think about it, you can, how can I say, planificate all the road. Okay, but it means that you need already have buy the ships. So why not have something a little bit better or bigger? And in this line, we have the cooperation of Yamik and Colibri.es, what brings us the possibility to import. I'm going to introduce you a short video about it. And okay, where is Yamik? Here. Oh, sorry. Well, you can see my little dream, my spirit. Okay, there we go. I don't know if anyone want to interrupt me or have any question.
No, we're watching. We're watching.
Okay, there we go. So, sorry, this one is another one. Here we are.
Welcome guys to colibriespacial.es. I will show you how to register into my website or set up the fleet. The first step is enter. You can use Sword Flare or Phantom. A connection, automatic connection, for example. It's not necessary, but I prefer. And now click to register. Okay, your user is registered. Your status is forward. Enter into the profile, modify, and put a name. Forget the citizen status. And send. Okay. You have to click on Sage and Labs or enter in your fleet configuration, fleet configurator, and select, for example, fleet number 1 and put Origamic, lovely, Origamic, and send. You set up your fleet number 1. You can increase your ships to Armstrong in. Okay, and set up more fleet. You can config until 4 fleet. Sorry. For example, Calitas. Yeah. Okay, you can use this configuration or using it into the Chrome extension from Zoe AR. Okay, it's that's all, and enjoy the tool. Bye bye.
So this is the way how we can create our own fleets, our own staff into Colibri Espacial. Thanks to it, we can calculate, dream, yeah, make the numbers to can know, okay, what I need, and how I put this one or the other one. Okay, I'm logging in my own account. Here we have some fleet configured, different harness, different stuff. So easy to catch. So, okay, we have the tool what tells us what is the fleet that we want to create. Great. What we do, we bring it into our map. So to do it, the unique stuff is, or the unique point is, click your own wallet. I'm going to do it in direct. I hope that, whoops, what's happening here? There we go. Problems of the direct, I'm sorry.
It happens, always happens when you're trying to show something live, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so here the point is with your wallet copy it, the only thing that you need is to click at the Colibri. So it asks you permissions, in my case about Brave browser. And when I allow it, it brings me all the fleets. So with this one, we can start playing, drawing, saying where we want to go, how we want to do the stuff. The last point and the most complete is already is yet in development. Is at then the road. Mark your road is how we call it, and then is the stuff. Or I will say that is something like Google Maps when you told to it, I want to go from there to the other point, from A to B. Okay, and in the middle way, I will stop to eat, and in this parador, or I will visit this museum, whatever it is. So, our way to approach is tell to it where you go and what you are going to do, and it tells to you what you need to arrive all of this. Our concept basically is based in resources. It don't mean that we don't have to take care, that we don't look to a market. Of course that we do. But we understood that the resource is the key to know if you can arrive so far or not. Is the key to know if you are spending more than what you are meaning. Is the key to know if, hey, it's a good idea to move this char or this car from there to the other place. So this is what is the map. It's the first one of the tools that we was explaining. In the second place, we will have something that I remember when Furious, one of our artists, our graphic designers, was making a commentary. By the way, this car is by him. It's done by him, and it was a clock. Hey man, how much times we need to know, and if we was in the properly meaning place, okay, but we need to know when to stop meaning. You know what I mean? It's like oops, sorry. It's like yeah, my fleet continues meaning. It continues eating food or whatever it is, and it goes down. So we create
Just 2 minutes left. We have one more project that needs to present.
Okay. I accelerate quickly here. So in this line, I should say that this one was before I know that Darwin was creating his clock. By the way, happy birthday, Darwin. And well, it's a simply way to introduce a clock. So You put your time, you put your commentary, meaning from I don't know where, and it brings to us. Okay, simple call. The third one will be if it wants to run. Today we have some problems, it looks like. Okay, but I will speak about it. And it will be the radio, okay? A radio, the idea of the radio is a place where you can communicate with each other, a place where you can listen the last news about the market. So much fleets from Score had moved to labs. So much fleets had been, and this one had been discovered or not. Okay, it's a place to meet each other. And the last one would be the crafting. The crafting, what is base, is based in a quickly craft table or raw materials where you can see what you need and then what is the last of the deepest resource that you need. Okay, it was looking good, but we thought that it would be nicer to make a biggest another step. So we decided to integrate it into Star Atlas. And with their permission, we had integrate basically our system into Star Atlas. So now you can make in a one eye hit in the map where is what. Also, is a layer that is under the Star Atlas layer, so you can see where is your fleet. If your fleet is moving, sorry about the press, I haven't moved that. You will see how your fleet is moving, whatever it goes, and you have the clock to set whatever you need, MRZ 26, a meaning, whatever it is. You press K. Also, you can see all in one hit. Our idea is to can offer the personalization, how each one can personalize it. So for it, we are proposing another background images and other systems. So to don't make it longer, I will put a last resume video that I think that is going to be most practical in this case. There we go. Tell me if it's heated properly.
We can't hear it, but we are already over time. TH, do you think you can share the video?
Okay.
Do you think you can share the video link?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's better. We have 2 projects left.
Yeah, sorry. I speak too much.
No problem, no problem, no problem. We just have to keep moving. We are already over the time.
Yeah. There it goes. Okay, so whatever you need, if you want to offer to see your part, I mean, it wants to be expositor, a place where the artists like the art. So then what it wants to be is a meeting point. It's just
Absolutely,
thank you for your
if they
time.
have questions, they can reach out to you, right?
Yeah, of course. Sure. Me, Colibri, yeah, we are always there.
Great job, guys. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Next, I think we have Galia Art Station something now. Welcome, Kenny, back to stage.
Hello.
How are you, friend?
Very good, thank you.
Awesome. Let's see what you have for us today, man.
I will be quick but dense. I will not talk about AR connector or Nancy today, but only Galia Art Station, because we have actually reached a really important milestone. Our first final ship model is ready to be revealed. So I will show you a video, actually a very short one. No music, nothing, just the visual stuff. But before that, a couple of sentences about the team, actually. I just wanted to introduce them. They are not here, I think, because they have, well, first of all, our web shop developer, Smiley, is actually having birthday today too. So I think he is having a warm-up already. He has begun his warm-up. Second person is Wolverine. Well, in other language. His name is in Hungarian, but I think I can convince him to translate his name to Wolverine. So he is our 3D artist, let's say, and he's also doing the 3D printing. So he's our engineer. And last but not least, the painter, the professional airbrush artist who we are working with is Reed Hunter. So we are working now 4 of us together, and with many spent hours, we have reached to this stage to present you our first final ship, which is the Rainbow Arc.
See, my favorite ship.
Yeah.
Sacrificed. Nice.
All right, so let me share the screen, and this is it. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see the ship in?
It's loading right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Very quick. 30 seconds video. You can see the final painting or the worn plates.
Wow. That's very
This
cool.
is awesome.
That is very cool.
And that is the specialty of this ship. We were thinking of including it or not. It was quite difficult. I have made a lot of effort and built it myself with my bare hands. But I think Arc is only, does only exist with the lighting inside. And I also want to show some images quickly. So our painter is really an artist. You can see the details, you can see the worn edges. He made a really, really good job, and in a really, really short time. And during the images, you can watch it. I can also tell you that he had only a very limited time, because this model, this specific model, is actually sitting in a courier right now to the Netherlands. So hopefully Funcracker will receive it very, very soon. And whoever wants to see this ship live, go to Breakpoint, because Funcracker will have it there.
Nice. Love it.
This is
Super clean, super high quality. I love it.
quite powerful
Very
LEDs
cool, man.
inside. It works from 5 volts, so you can just plug it in your mobile, power bank, a USB, and power it up. Easy.
Nice.
So, and obviously this will be available to purchase at the launch of our web shop, which is coming soon in a couple of weeks.
Nice, man. I need you to send me those pictures. I want to share with the team.
All right. I actually I'm just posting a tweet. I can put the link in as well. So just doing it right now, so I can put it in the chat. I will send you all the images. So yeah, that was it actually. I wanted to keep it short, but as I said, dance. And we also have an announcement, but I want to wait until the ship actually gets to Funcracker, so he can confirm me back that it's in one piece and it's safe, and then I will do another one. Maybe I will ask one of the help from one of you to spread that announcement as well.
Very cool. Awesome, Kenny. Thank you, man. Looking really clean.
No props. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, man. We now have Craigs from Galia Merchants. How are you, Craigs? Nice to have you on stage, man.
Hey, Santi. Hey, Jose. I know we're really over on time and really short, so I will keep this really short. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, so just a really quick announcement. I know everyone is headed to Solana Breakpoint next week from Galia Merchants. If you are at Solana Breakpoint and you're in attendance, we've supplied exclusive Star Atlas limited edition shirts for the team and for folks to get there. They're free. I think wherever you find, Michael and Santi and them, go ahead and grab a shirt. In addition to that, we'll have a contest. So, tag us in Twitter, take photos of Solana Breakpoint, and we'll be giving away additional merch for people who participate in our photo contest on our Twitter online. And then we don't want to exclude anyone that's not going to Solana Breakpoint. So don't worry, if you're not going to Solana Breakpoint, we'll post more details on Twitter. But we'd like to see your Star Atlas merch as well, and we'll be giving away some of those limited edition exclusive shirts to folks that can't make it to Breakpoint for whatever reason. So just head over to Galia Merchants Twitter and just follow us and stay tuned for the updates for some free giveaways coming up for exclusive shirts.
Nice, man. Awesome. I'll be taking my pictures with the shirts for sure.
Excellent, Santi. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys in that sweet looking gear.
Awesome, man. Cool. Thank you for sharing. Cool, guys. So this was the Atlas Brew. Number 85, lots of cool projects presented. Again, nothing is audited or endorsed by Star Atlas. We just give the community the platform to share what they are working on. And thank you to everyone who presented and everyone who was listening today. Sorry we overextended, but we want to give people time to share what they are working on. Jose, anything before we close?
Yeah, man, it was a very good episode. Lots of cool development within the community. Again, this is all community done. Star Atlas doesn't endorse or participate in any of this, but yeah, it's a pleasure seeing our ecosystem grow.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you on the next one, live from Breakpoint, probably. So chat soon.
Yeah, I'll be here, guys. They'll be there in Breakpoint. I'll be here on the other side of the world, and we'll be experiencing Breakpoint together.
Yeah, and looking forward to meeting all my brew friends at Breakpoint as well.
It's going to be super cool, man. I envy
Yeah.
you.
Awesome.
All
See you
right,
guys.
everyone.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, bye bye.